RedBull has taken the world of Age of Empires by storm, raising the game to new heights, celebrating the scene and its heroes.
It's
Welcome guys, today I'm gonna be casting RedBull Elo, so no time wasted, we're gonna go to the casting scene right away. Oh yes, I lied, I'm not really in London, that's April Fool's. I'm really not in London. I think my Discord kind of fell for it, but hey Terry, what's up man? We're gonna be casting RedBull Elo. Oh, it's not working, hold up. Deactivate, activate. There we go. Now we're gonna go here, and we're going to see what. Just gonna refresh this, and yeah, hello OBS. All right, we're gonna be casting this, of course. I know it's midway, guys, but I'm trying my best here, right? I'm trying my best here. We're gonna go play, and we're gonna go live, right? Okay. Okay, welcome. I'm gonna take off. Wait, hold on. I need to take off my camera, right? I need to take off my camera, guys. So sorry. I need to take off my camera. Bye-bye, camera. Say bye-bye to camera. I will miss you. Okay. Now we're back. So you guys are gonna see what I am capable of in terms of casting. I'm gonna be seriously casting this game. So bear with me. Let me know if everything's clear here. All right, we're absolutely live here. We could see it's been a sort of a one-sided game. Yo versus MBL. This is crazy, guys. This matchup was crazy. I'm not sure if you guys have seen the Viper game. It was phenomenal against Sebastian, but these maps, especially Thames, I don't know how to deal with this. And the way the composure is so strong for these players. They have phenomenal uptimes to Castle Age and great sort of combinations of army comps. Basically what we're looking at is RedBull Elo day one in Londinium, not London, Londinium. So right now we're seeing Vietnamese versus Magyars here, and you can clearly see that it's an even sort of footing here based on the score. We can also see that we've got similar amounts of villagers, but more army for MBL. And look at how super focused MBL is. Like, you've never seen bro super focused like that, right? And I really don't need to use my mouse, so I'm not gonna use my mouse at all. I'm only gonna use it when I need to switch scenes. But welcome nonetheless. I can't tell how many people are watching, but this is my chance to take a shot at casting and just welcome to Timu Londinium. This is Timu Londinium. Anyway, getting serious here. We're seeing some skirms going up against Knights like there's no tomorrow. We have Mangonel still pressuring Yo's Castle Age, right? Outpost and the TC over here. This castle is a pretty good hill on a great hill, basically, and great sort of map control here for MBL. But both of them are evenly up to imp, dot to dot here, like for like. It's pronounced Londinium. What? What is it pronounced? Sorry, I didn't quite catch that, Sabrinsky. But welcome nonetheless. Welcome, Terry. So we've got some mangonels pressuring these skirms with a bit of Rathan archers here. But the knights and skirms, I think that could be a great sort of counter to all of this. It only seems fitting for the Magyars player, but considering Magyars is not the greatest sort of matchup against Vietnamese, especially in Imp, this could be a little dicey for our friend MBL. Meanwhile, the defensive castle is coming up for Mr. Yo. Now, Mr. Yo is today LY Yo, but we're gonna just still call him Mr. Yo. That mangonel shot did not do much, and we've got one mangonel for each one of them down. That is the splatsters that I've been waiting for. And we could see the knights are going down for Mr. Yo. No need to worry about microing them because there's a lot happening when there's water. Meanwhile, we see his villagers, Yo's villagers, MBL's villagers going into the TC here, trying to evade the skirms. But I think this could be the game changer Mr. Yo was looking for. We see chemistry coming in for both at the same time. Skirms upgrade for, elite skirms upgrade for MBL, and we've got husbandry. Meanwhile, we also see the last wood upgrade. This is crazy, guys. This amount of push is something that you do not see on a daily basis. This is the grandest stadium of all. No, it's not WrestleMania. It's Londinium RedBull Walalo. Anyway, we've got the archer upgrade coming up, stone mining upgrade. Meanwhile, the army numbers look the same, whereas the KD is also the same. This is the most even matchup we've ever seen in this regard, folks. Feel free to let me know what do you think is gonna happen next, because it'd be nice to help your new caster out here. We see the light cav upgrade coming in, potentially hussars and skirms. He's gonna go for a total trash army here, but can MBL make the tech switch to pikes? Will pikes or halbs come in time for MBL? So far, MBL has the score lead here. Resource collected for MBL is a little shy of Mr. Yo, but this is looking very promising. While the Treb is trying to force in the pressure, we still have the Albert Hall the Royal Albert Hall is just sitting there chilling, minding its own business, while there's hate have been wreaked everywhere, brother. Anyway, so we've got the two castles in great position here to force Yo off this TC. This is an incredible push. Meanwhile, we see the skirms are about to take out the Trebs there. Can the light cav come in time? Well, they do. They absolutely do. The towers are still going up. The guard tower, I think there's a watch towers. I wish I could click them, but I can't. Anyway, we've got the trebbing down going on, and the skirms, a bit of a skirm war, and the Rathan archers trying to back that up. Well, what we see over here is a backup castle from Mr. Yo, but would this be enough for him to basically defend here? I'm not sure, folks, if this is going to be enough for Mr. Yo. This could be the turning point for our friend MBL. And while the Fire Lancers are coming out, we're trying to take this Treb, which is incredibly lonely there, which is weird coming from MBL. Mr. Yo. He's done that a lot. He's had two separate Trebs in two separate positions that were taken down individually without any army to protect it. And the villagers are just, creating a little bit of a WhatsApp group with the Fire Lancer there. But that's not the point. We are looking at the destructioning of Mr. Yo's castle. Meanwhile, the Red Bull right next to Mr. Yo's webcam looks very enticing to me. We're not going to get distracted from that. At least we've had another TC going up next to the Royal Albert Hall. And you could see that the little bit of a tread wars here, and the guard tower upgrade coming in for Miss MBL. Meanwhile, we're getting the Imperial Skirms, the only civ to have it, which is the Vietnamese. And apparently, according to Hera, this is the most low elo friendly civ that Hera can recommend to anybody. So kudos to Hera and shout out to Hera there. Right, anyway, so we're still looking at almost even villager numbers, but we're also looking at some army numbers higher for NBL here, which is incredible. This is still looking a bit much like a stalemate, regardless of the push by NBL here. It's a little bit of a passive push. It's just pushing down those siege, whereas the army is trying to find some villager kills. The Imperial Skirms are definitely gonna take out the elite skirms. Meanwhile, you can see the skirm war here. He might have the higher ground, but it's I don't think it's enough to take. And we also have the light cav. The light cav are. Oh, this should be it. This should be the turning point. It cannot be. It can't. Why not? What was that, Mr. Yo? Mr. Yo, what are you doing? That is your turning point. Yes. The villagers. Oh no, the villagers. This has to be the tap out for Mr. Yo, and it looks like it is. GG has been called. The turning point was rather for MBL there, and he's trying to say, well, that was difficult. I could have done a little better. Vululu. Vululu.
MBL, that is what we actually expected in game 2, right? Playing to his strength, picking his own home map. He's quickly checking Twitch chat. So what are they saying? Are they happy with what I did?
Maybe looking at his strategies. I could see MBL writing out his game plan on his notes app on the flight or something. But yeah, it's exactly what he tried in game number 2. He tried a little bit of chaos. I just find it's very refreshing that MBL was able to turn it around after the first 2 games. Even after the opening here, I felt was less than ideal. Because I expected he would have needed to get value from the Man-at-Arms. He should have killed villagers with the Man-at-Arm investment. He didn't, but he just kept coming. And it was weird. Like, losing an army to counter units continues to send army forward anyways.
Crazy, yeah. Maybe stubborn, maybe brilliant, something in between.
Yep. Yeah, I mean, it's not something that Yo expected. I think once Yo cleared this, once he had skirms out, he never thought crossbows were going to be an issue. These crossbows are going to have a plaque in MBL's town. Maybe the mangonels as well. But like those crossbows really gave MBL the time and the positioning to get this castle up later.
Felt so crazy, right? Both were counterattacking, and it felt like the skirms couldn't really dive too deep into the gold. But those crossbows from MBL found so much damage.
I think Mr. Yo will feel a little frustrated that happened, right? When you play towards the correct units, but they outpace you and they outmaneuver you like that. I think you're always gonna feel.
No.
Like
Ahead, I'm not. It was an April Fool thing.
He's up
so
2 to 1.
I just did an April Fool's thing. You know, his RedBull's here. Anyway, guys, we're gonna go and check out the We're gonna go check out the map draft. Let's see what's gonna be the next map. So bear with me here. We're gonna go to the map draft. I'm just gonna go to the caster scene here real quick. And we're gonna switch on our webcam so we can just go to while this is going on. I'm letting T90 and everybody just talk, but on mute while we go to spectator dashboard here and see what's going on. Let's check the next map out. We've got okay, these are the picks. So we got Thames. This was done. So we're looking to get one of either the Loch Ness or maybe Blue Wells. Maybe add green screen to make it real. Yeah, probably, bro. Probably. So we are definitely streaming and from home. It was an April Fool's thing of I'm not really in London, but hey, you know, that's the point. That's the goal that I'm going to make. This is Timu RedBull Wololo, brother. Timu RedBull Wololo. Don't forget. Timu. Sponsored by Timu. No, just kidding, man. Don't take that for what it is. Anyway, so hopefully, I think this is what basically I've been seeing here, the picks and the bans. I'm really interested about what's going to happen next. I'm going to give MBL to win over there. I just started. Are you in London? No, bro. Everybody fell for that. No, man. April Fools. April Fools, guys. April Fools. April Fools. All right. I'm just gonna go back to casting. Where is the British? Mate, we've got a lot of British accent here, mate. We're about to go down. We are here to cast. Not really at the Royal Albert Hall. We're at guys, I'm gonna go back. I need to focus. All right, let's just go back. Anyway, though, yeah, we're just gonna go back to live here, and all right, we've got game 2 coming up next. I hope you guys can see this. Okay, so it's just 1 minute 30 seconds. We have the Blue Wells, which was ideally next, which I kind of predicted. And now the Scout is gonna get smothered here by the 3 Vills, despite not having Loom over there. And the little rush coming in for the Japanese. I'm sorry, the Man-at-Arms rush here. But the archers, a spear and archer would be enough. The quick walls. Yo being not the kind of person that is known to do all of these quick walls, but we can kind of count on him to defend, because one person that's the best, that can do both the best simultaneously, is Mr. Yo. He's the best in the world when it comes to land eco and water eco at the same time. Yes, they do have Loom. My bad. I'm still thinking about ranked games. Apologies. But nonetheless, we are still looking at a Archer v Archer war. Can we see any other sort of composition coming in? We just got 1 Scout and 3 Archers. We also see some KD for Yo. He still has a KD. The score. Oh, hold up. I need to stop using my mouse. I'm pretending that I'm actually controlling this, but I'm not. It's just a YouTube video. But that's basically how RedBull has allowed everybody to cast. Anyway, we see a bit of back and forth here. We have 1 skirm added. Will it be enough for Mr. Yo to basically defend successfully here? While we see some. Whoa, what was that? Where was that villager collecting wood from? Maybe because he did not, reset where his resource gatherers were. But we could see the galley coming out here to protect the skirm, which is quite ideal. Maybe we'll see a lot of demo ships here, because it's literally walkable for all the military. April Fools, I'm sorry. You're kind of distracting me, kid, but I appreciate you being here nonetheless. Now that we can see, since this is my first time, I'm kind of a little nervous, but you guys are really helping me out. I want to feel like I can do this, and I'm gonna try my best. All right, I'm gonna try my best. I know you can't see me because it'll be weird to put my camera. If you guys want me to put my camera on Yo, like above Yo, let me know. I'll still have my camera because you can see my reactions in that case. Let me know, guys, in the chat. All right, anyway, so we're seeing a lot of back and forth. Meanwhile, we see the KD higher for Mr. Yo. We see almost the same amount of villager count. Let's see who's up to castle age first. That's what's gonna, and what is the comp? Are we gonna see a tech switch here? Are we gonna see a potential outer circle of water battle? Is that something that we're gonna see? Who can tell? Who could tell? Meanwhile, the villagers are being harassed by Mr. Yo's archers and skirms there, and he's trying to do some damage here. All he needs to go is towards the berries to get some eco KD there. I'm unsure if he is going to get any. Meanwhile, this lonely archer thinks he can send this galley back to factory settings, but Mr. Yo knows very well that's not going to happen. If I were MBL, I would think about abandoning that wood line and switching over to another set of wood line. Anyway, we're seeing the similar amount of resource collected here, but eco KD, sorry, the military KD is in the favor of Mr. Yo. We see a stable coming up. Both of them are up to castle age. and they're looking strong here. Who will have the upper hand on land and in water? We will find out shortly, fellas. Horse collar coming up for Mr. Yo, but no eco upgrade for Mr. MBL. I don't know why I called him Mr. MBL. That's just a pun for Mr. Yo. Since Mr. Yo calls himself Mr. Yo, I suppose everybody should be called Mr. Hera, Mr. Viper. Anyway, we could see the army numbers building up 15 to 15. Villager count the same here. And oh my word, the resource collected is nearly similar. 400 resources difference. Not gonna make this is a skirmisher match. This should be RedBull Skirmium, guys. RedBull Wololo Skirmium. Now, guys, while we're on this topic, would you want to see my camera panned in right next to Mr. Yo or just above him? Just let me know, all right? Because YoBL, yes, YoBL. Let me know, guys, in the chat. Anyway, we still have some men-at-arms coming out. Is he gonna get some? We see the skirms upgrade coming right away for MBL and Gambisons. This means he is potentially investing in a long swords. I don't understand the Gambisons here, but there has to be some sort of answer for this. Meanwhile, the idle TC running for MBL like a taxi meter there. We still have similar resource collected, but the bigger army is for MBL, and now the KD is looking even more similar. This is you can't tell the difference. You can't tell the difference at all. The water is kind of looking bleak for MBL on the inner ponds, but we are waiting to find out if there's going to be any water battles in the outer circle. Anyway, we still see idle TC, a lot of idle TC for our friend MBL here. Master Boar Lamer can't get his TC under control, but that's okay. The long swords. Oh my god, that glitch! That glitch caught me off guard like an RKO. I got scared there. Anyway, we've been told there were some technical issues when RedBull Wololo started. Can we see the demo? Oh my god, no! That was the worst kind of demo. Anyway, we're still looking at long swords coming in play, but MBL is looking to destructioning. Yo, once again, this has to be one of the most anticipated battles that we would see in a hybrid setting. Meanwhile, the dock is shooting arrows, brother. What is this? I have never seen this in my life. The new update must have got RIP millions of air particles. Yes, RIP millions of air particles. Anyway, we could see the fire galley pressuring his dock. Yo is looking to focus on water here, but his fish cannot. Well, his fish are going to be spotted here, but meanwhile, MBL's land army is looking to do some sort of damage, but there's nothing that he can. Only if he gets to the lumber camp in time. Meanwhile, we look at the hyper-focused Yo. I mean, he looks like he's about to scream at the monitor here. He's so focused in, and we got some knights coming in against those skirms. Can we see the longswords do something about it? I don't think so. The longswords are going to go down here. They're definitely going down. Oh, my word. This could be it. This could be it. Now, that is really smart by MBL. It bought him himself some time and saved himself a lot more KD on his end. Anyway, we've seen a similar, once again, resources collected, but not idle TC. I don't know what you're doing, MBL, but that is not good. You need to hit your TC hotkey and start queuing villages, my brother, because it's not looking good. Anyway, we have total control on the outer circle from Yo. We're not seeing a bunch of like this is crazy. The awareness here to be at multiple places is really crazy here from these high-level pros. Obviously, if you're a pro, you're high level. What am I saying? But we got some fire battle here, but which doesn't look like much, and we're gonna be seeing a castle right in the middle to control the map. This is where MBL is so good. He loves map control. If you know anything about... But no! Oh, I thought... Oh, my word. I thought the fire ship took down the castle for a second. Guys, this would have been crazy. Not sure why MBL's camera shows his keyboard and Yo's doesn't. Yeah, because maybe MBL loves to show off his keyboard. Not to stray off topic, Zabriskie, but this is looking great. Guys, I would love to invite one of my viewers or mods to come in and co-cast with me someday, RedBull. So you guys decide who wants to do that. Meanwhile, I'm going to speak to a lot of other co-casters and see if we can do a collab. This is going to be great. We have the Low Elo caster today. The Low Elo Red Bull caster. Going crazy. Anyway, meanwhile, we see the castle going up and the samurai coming in time for MBL. Will it be the samurai war? Let's see. Let's see what we can get over here. We got 93 villagers to 73. That's a 20 villager lead by Yo. We know that he's well, that must include fishing chips. Platinum max caster. Yeah, bro. Oh my word. Oh, we can see a castle drop. Can this be a doubt castle? It's gonna be a castle war. Let's go. Oh, okay. Who will have this up first? I wonder. This is the craziest match of the set I've seen, guys. I can't believe my eyes. What is going on here? No, MBL is gonna make it in time. This could be it. This could be it. MBL is going hyper aggressive here. He is not letting anything loose. He is here to go storm in, guns blazing, or should I say villagers blazing, and capitalize on the land mass of the map. Another castle. This is Castle Shepson. What is going on? Castleception, everybody. There's nothing he can do here. Those are two castles. That's a double castle drop. And there's a double castle defense. Yo is prepared while Yo is up to Imp. But guess what? MBL is not. This push could be the last of MBL we see. And it looks a bit futile here. It looks that it's going to go down in shambles. But can he save it? He cannot. This has got to be the GG for MBL. This was his last straw. It's going to be down to the wire. Not so much on MBL's end. There is little to no damage now that in 35 seconds, we might see MBL tap out in the first round here, guys, of the group stage. I can't believe this is what we're seeing. This is ridiculous. Not as ridiculous as Professor Lupin's cast, but this is absolutely ridiculous. We are seeing 0 of empires here, if you know what I mean. But right now, I don't see a way out of this for MBL. There's no way he can capitalize. We're seeing another castle. He's not going to quit. He's not going to quit. He has four castles. He's going to have 4 castles. This is absolutely bizarre. He has 8 minutes of idle TC. He's got less army. He's got a bit of less of villagers. But guess what? He's still dropping castles. This is absolutely bizarre. The trebs are coming out for Mr. Yo here, but I don't see. Oh my word. Nowhere near in sight we are seeing Imperial Age for MBL. Is this going to be the biggest comeback for MBL? Because clearly the cards are in Mr. Yo's favor here. He has nearly 4K resources ahead. He's got more villagers here, nearly 20 villagers, but the map control seems to be in Mr. MBL's favor. But that's unfortunately going to be short-lived here because of the sheer number of resources collected and the army that's going to obviously multiply for Mr. Yo. And now we're seeing that castle fire. Yes, Yo has an MBL-matic victory on the horizon, like our good friend Sabrinsky says. But guys, this is crazy. This is absolutely mind-boggling, and he taps out, and this is it. We've had it. We've got the first round of day 1 group stage done, and MBL has come out victorious.
Listen, I don't care how experienced you are. I don't care how many LAN events you've been at, but winning the first series has got to be a huge relief, right? So it's got to feel great.
Yeah, especially in the group where we said, like, this set might already decide who's going through, right?
Yeah.
And now MBL, he needs to win against either Hard or Hera. What a colossal task.
I guess, in theory, MBL should be hoping that Hart loses to Hera later, right? Like, if Hera is seen as the best player in the world.
I like the
in terms
setup,
of
but
his next matchup,
look
right?
at this.
Or is he
Can
gonna
you give
play
me that,
them
bro?
regardless?
Yo.
He plays them
Yo, can you
regardless.
Yeah,
please?
yeah, it's a round
Bro,
robin
send
system.
me-
He
give me
plays
one Red
against
Bull, bro.
everyone.
Yeah.
Yo.
Okay, so I mean,
The question
I
is-
personally feel like, you know, against
Bro.
Hera, it's going to be extremely
Bull?
difficult for
No?
MBL. Against Hart, I'd give his chances maybe ever so slightly less than.
Thanks,
against
Terry.
you.
Thanks a
Okay,
lot,
I
man.
think
I'm
it's
trying my
doable.
best, Terry.
So what is MBL
My goal is to
hoping
be
for?
there
Hard,
someday. My
winning
goal is to
against
be there
Hera,
someday, and I'm gonna
being,
make
like,
it.
super motivated
I'm telling you, I'm
coming
the
from
most
a high,
unique caster
or losing against
most
Hera and
unique
being
AoE
basically an
streamer
elimination match against MBL.
right now.
Yeah, I don't know.
They
I don't
might
know.
be
I think
low
what
numbers
MBL
for
needed,
other
though,
streamers, but I
as
am
weird as
ready
it
to
sounds,
stream and
is
cast
he
and
needed
and
some
all of
games
that.
where
Mr.
he
Yo,
had
where are you
winning
going, bro? Are you quitting?
moments that he could
You're
learn
quitting
from.
AoE 2?
And
It's
every
April
single
Fools,
game
by the
that
way.
he lost today, he had a position where I feel he can he could go back to it and say, I adjust this slightly differently. Next series, I'm more relaxed. I've
Inshallah
already
in
played the
Spanish.
series, I'm
It's so
not as
sweet.
nervous, and then adjust it better. But I mean, part of what
Well,
makes
that's
him
the
so
water.
good is he made the decisions. First series, no questions.
Crazy, right? His decision making, like, obviously he's been playing for like 20 years now, and like puts himself into weird spots. Played against a lot of opponents that had weird spots as well, and yeah,
Look at
I love
Dave!
to pick his brain.
Yeah, absolutely. Well,
Dave
it will
is
be
I don't want to
Riley
be
and
here,
Dave
man.
interviewing
I don't know
Yo
what the hell I'm doing
in
here.
our,
This is like, what am I doing
deck?
here, bro?
The deck of the ship, the
HMS Londinium.
well, okay.
Yes, we haven't quite figured out exactly which part of the ship we're in here, and Yo's in the middle of pillaging all of our treasure here as well. You don't get the prize money until the tournament's finished, mate. You can't start stealing stuff just yet.
Oh, God.
Well, congratulations, Mr. Yo. A tidy win for you, 3-1 against MBL. Tell us about how you're feeling heading into this match, playing against MBL. What were your thoughts? Did you have certain ideas prepared, given having MBL as your opponent?
Well, I do have some strategy saved up for him, but let's say no one game turns out what I thought it should be. You know, no matter the civilization or the strategy is so unusual, but that's MBL's play style. You know.
Yeah, there's only so much planning you can do.
Yeah.
Dave?
I mean, Riley already talked about it, right? How do you even begin to prepare against a player like MBL? Everyone else in this tournament feels kind of standard,
Yeah.
but you've played against him so many times in the past, and it's always one of my favorite matchups. It's always crazy.
I guess you just have to play yourself. MBL is this creative player or weird player, no matter how you put it, but there's no way you can predict his move. Just do your economy well and play well. That's it.
Did
Nice.
you
Don't
incorporate
love your
any
job,
maps?
guys.
Was
Job
that
your
part of
love.
strategy coming in, because you played Blue Wells, and then obviously Stone Drift was included as well. Was that part of your strategy, like banking on his lack of preparation, maybe coming into this tournament?
I picked this map because they have water.
Oh.
And I know MBL's only weakness might be water. He doesn't play water map that much, mostly Arabia, right?
Can you rank from 1 to 10 how surprised you were on the first game when he picked Saracens and then he had scouts in your base?
10. I didn't expect that save. And scout opening is unexpected.
And I think everyone can agree here. He put a lot of pressure on you,
Just
but
to
you
be part of
reacted
this
very
is-
well.
is
Are you
crazy.
feeling good mechanically?
Tomorrow I'm gonna have a Red
other
Bull
than
while I'm
your,
gonna
your strategy
stream, for
coming in,
sure,
which really
for
worked.
sure.
But your mechanics, are they feeling good here? Are you comfortable?
Yeah, absolutely, absolutely. I
both
used to be
of
that
us
850,
are
900
playing,
elo scrub.
like,
Terry.
really well in the first game.
I swear.
There are some mistakes here and there, but I think his strategy is not that good against mine.
And your chances going forward after you won this set, how big was this set for you
Chat,
in such a
chat,
tough
who do you think
group?
is going to win?
And how
Who do
confident
guys
do you feel
think
going up against Hera
is
and
going to
Hart?
win
Big.
RedBull Wololo?
I have no confidence against.
You think it's going to be
Hera
Hera
or Hart.
again?
But it's good to have one win at least. And next round, I think I'm playing Hart, right?
Vince?
I'm not sure. We'll have to check exactly the way.
Yeah, it should be. It should be.
You'll play him
So,
at some point. Yes, yes.
Yeah, I think Hart is gonna be
Take it easy, bro.
tough. Hera, never mind. Who cares?
Never mind. Okay, it's a bye, but in the opposite direction. Well, Mr. Yo, congratulations on the win. A great start to your RedBull Wololo Londinium. You must be really pleased. 3-1 over MBL. Thanks so much for joining us. Best of luck in the future.
Thank you.
All right,
We're going to hand it over now to our casters once again. They've got some highlights to share with us from what we've just seen in this set between Mr. Yo and MBL.
Yeah, Mr. Yo's transparency is good as ever there. That was awesome. Yeah,
Yeah, I know he should be. He should be
looked
allowed to play.
visibly relieved that he got the win here. Back to what we said. Do you find it interesting as we get to the highlights for the series? Do you
Can
find
I
it
get the
interesting that he
Red
lacks
Bull
so
T90?
much confidence
Excuse
against
me,
Hart
T90
in a LAN?
Brother,
I was a bit surprised how
Sven,
hard
can you tell him-
he
I need-
judged that one,
okay.
right?
Yeah,
Especially
yeah.
Hard, who struggle a bit in lands, right?
Yes.
We have to say, like, we consider him maybe top 5, top 6 even in
Yo
online
has
games, but
S-tier
he didn't
sweater
have like
game.
any breakthrough sets even in the last lands, right?
Yeah,
So
yeah, that was my
like,
feeling as well.
Ranking him
Bro
so much
looks like
higher
a
than
cop.
himself,
Bro looks
I
like a
was
cop,
surprised
yeah.
by that.
Well, I mean, they have a lot of experience playing against each other, and I think for
He
players,
looks like he's
it's
gonna
just
solve
be
a
based on
mystery.
how each player feels on the other side of the screen. There's no question on Hart's talent.
love
He
it,
was
man, I love it.
saying that though about Hart. We'll see him later. He was actually in the semifinals last time around. I think he got swept by Hera. But yeah, we'll see what Mr. Yo does when they run into each other here. But he said he didn't expect the scouts. I didn't expect the scouts from Saracens either.
Yeah, well, that is a wild strategy, right? But you can use the market. It is MBL. You need to always do a really good job of scouting. And that CA dive, yeah, in the end, all the CAs are dying. But MBL's economy is simply 20 villages behind here. The key moment of the game.
Yeah, it was huge. Wow. And that's exactly the game you want to start off the series. Wow. And Mr. Yo, I think, led with some confidence going into the second game. But what is that, like 6 villager kills, but 30 idols right there?
It's like it's
Yeah, ridiculous. I think the worker efficiency last minute dipped down to like something like 20% there. And then he finishes the game with the forward castle. Just the perfect opening.
Yeah, perfect timing there as well, right? Because actually MBL had the water control, just won the big fight, but villagers snuck through. And then on the second game, Stone Drift
Bro, game 2
landing there
looks
by MBL
ridiculous
was
here.
quite nice.
I think
some
game
nice
2
aggression, but Mr. Yo able to clear up
I
the
was
first
watching
tower.
it, but I
Yeah,
couldn't
sometimes
cast
the question
it.
is how do you beat someone when they do
could
the
have been-
strategy, and maybe there's counter answers.
Could have been
If you can't beat them,
MBL
join them.
doing
Is
something,
also
but the
a bit of
Knights
advice,
just-
and that's exactly what
man,
Yo did.
he
He
just got his ego
counter landed
real
his
fast.
opponent after
The
MBL went for the unusual
Monks
landing.
didn't come in
and
quickly.
he
We got
mitigated the
game
damage
3
at
here.
home. He won the island's game. Game number 3 though.
We
And
started
MBL just
casting this.
bringing
Chat.
random
We start, yo,
things,
boys, first
chaotic
RedBull
things to the
cast.
fold.
Let's go.
Man at arms,
Self losing the
Archer,
chat.
and Spearman opening. But Mr. Yo just couldn't really find a way to do significant damage to MBL this game.
Yeah, and that was the big difference, right? Crossbows and skirmishes here doing so much more damage on the side for MBL. Mangonel Micro completely opposite.
So
gets the kill at the bottom, gets the kill at the top, and keeps both of his Mangonels alive.
Yeah, and honestly, you think about the whole series, Nilly. If Yo doesn't counter land, I guarantee you there's siege from MBL on his TC, and then Yo has to
Damn,
play
the castle
counter
went down.
siege, and then MBL wins that game.
I didn't
and then it's a
expect
different
that.
situation.
didn't
This was
expect
a
that.
sick opening from Yo.
Crazy, right? And yeah, Byzantine bonus, right? You have the better vision.
Oh, I
you
love
see this
the-
coming.
the
Nice quick wall
scout
by Mr. Yo, and then the
trap.
RCD
That was
good.
just crazy.
And
That was
MBL,
really
we went for
good.
some crazy aggression. We thought maybe going for some towers instead of 3 castles could have been an option here. He did not gain enough ground.
Yeah, I think at a certain point, MBL just, I think the eco fell apart, the game plan fell apart, and he said, screw it, let's send it. And honestly, against lesser players, the send it maybe works. Maybe against other civs, it works as well, but Mr. Yo played it perfectly. Ends up trebbing down 2 castles, has the Dramans and the other pawns to take care of the 3rd and the 4th, and then Mr. Yo obviously wins the series. So in my opinion, a great series that shows what the players are capable of. Kind of an expected series in terms of MBL's chaos being a little too much. He needs a little bit more control in the next sets. And Mr. Yo is showing he's pretty on top of his game.
Yeah, happy to see that. Typically a slow starter this time with the W. And I'm excited to see what's up next. Riley will guide us through it.
Well, thanks very much, yes, boys, and a great job on casting that set. As we move on now to have a look, Dave, at what's coming our way for the rest of the afternoon.
Man, the production,
and, while we do have
production
ACSM
is just
and,
crazy here.
And Leary setting up behind us. I want to talk about what is in probably many people's eyes the headline act today. Like coming up later today, we've got Hera versus Hart. Hera, undisputedly the best player going around at this point.
Yeah, the
interesting
Persian
what Mr.
rug
Yo
was
was saying
really
about
crazy,
both of
you're
these
right.
players. You know, sort of being quite honest in thinking that Hera was going to be something of an insurmountable task. But Yo also noting that Hart is also a very formidable opponent. What are your thoughts on Hart coming into this tournament?
Well, Hart has developed so much over the last few years, right? There was a time where it was basically Mr. Yo being the favorite going into a set against Hart. And now you heard how nervous he was matching up against him. Hart struggles against two players. He struggles against Leary and he struggles against Hera. Arguably the two best players in the world. Well, there's no argument there. I mean, basic consensus. It's two best. And Hart is just such a monster when it comes to preparation and meta and just optimizing the game. And he makes players nervous.
Yes, a keen analytical mind.
Yes.
And I actually got the chance to catch up with him. We're gonna show you some of that footage. In
Dave
just a
makes
second.
me nervous.
It was really interesting, in particular, to hear about his preparation with those two players, his teammates, right? Like that's gonna impact his not just his preparation, but also coming into this tournament and playing against the Heras and the Learys. That's something that I guess preparing with them has a huge impact on.
Yeah, I mean, and it's his chance to
What? Did I
prove
say
to the
something
team
wrong?
and prove to the world that he belongs.
Did I
with
say
those
something
two.
awfully wrong, you
Our
guys?
two best players in the game right now. I think
All
he does.
right,
I know a
What
lot
we're
of
gonna
fans
do is
think he
we're
does.
gonna-
And this is an
We're gonna pause this
excellent
out. We're gonna check. Well, we're gonna let it run. Sorry, we're gonna let it run.
chance to prove
We're gonna
that.
go to the casting.
And he opens against the best player in the world. The best player in the world for a very long time now.
Oh man,
Hera,
I'm
later
so
today.
not
Yes,
ready
and you
for
get to hear
this.
exactly what he thinks of that matchup. I got the chance to catch up with Hart earlier today.
All right, there we go. Okay,
I mean,
guys.
with Hart,
We're gonna check out what's gonna be the next set, and if that's not showing up, just a sec, guys. I'm trying to figure out. He makes you nervous? No, that was just a joke, bro. Come on, take it easy. Take it easy, bro. We're just gonna check the spectator dashboard out real quick, okay? I'm just gonna check the spectator dashboard out. Oh, geez, the webcam. It's such a pain, really. There we go. Okay. All right. We're doing it. Sorry about this. Cool. So next is Hart versus Hera. What time though? 16 GMT. Oh, so it's in half an hour, guys. Well, we got some time to kill. Do you guys want me to play some match till then? I mean, what are we doing till then? You know, what are we doing till then? Or you want me to continue streaming and just take a break, come back? Is that what you guys want me to do? I'll let this whole thing run. In that case, I'll let it run its course. How about that? Is that fine?
Well, yeah, it's obviously special. Like he knows we prepare together, so like there's not many secrets between us. There's ideas that like sometimes in practice he would beat me, and I would tell him like your strategy is terrible. I'm just bad, that I can beat it. But yeah, there's things like that between us. But yeah, it's gonna be a special match. I think it's nice to face him. If I'm gonna face him, I'd rather get him out of the way first, and then have an easier way. And yeah.
all right. Well, best of luck, not just against Hera, but for indeed the rest of the tournament. Hart, thanks so much.
Thank you.
Hart there chatting about the upcoming match against Hera, which, Dave, will be coming up later today on the broadcast. You want to stick around for that because that is must-watch Age of Empires. We turn our attention now to the match that's coming up right ahead of us here. We have ACSM facing off against Leary. Leary, a former champion, two-time RedBull Elo champion. ACSM, someone who had quite an interesting and impressive road to this tournament, Dave.
I think unprecedented is the word, right? You saw him on the ladder, and I believe he had 38 wins in a row. It got to the point where Hera and Leary would spend their entire evening just trying to snipe ACCM on the ladder. And then when they finally got him, they lost. They couldn't stop them. So ACCM at the absolute peak of his game right now. And you know, he keeps, I make fun of him because he keeps getting older. He's older than me, and he keeps getting better.
Yeah.
Which is
like a fine wine.
Not the way that graph
It's not
usually
sure how it should
works
go,
at all,
generally,
right?
yes.
So he's super impressive. The preparation is off the charts with this guy, and I think it's a really tough customer for Leary to do.
Yeah, a huge amount of momentum behind ACCM. He's in great nick, but you can never count out the kid, two-time Red Bull Low Elo champion Leary. We're going to get underway with this match right here, right now, as we throw it over to the casters. Mem and Nilly are standing by.
And because if you check about those statistics, you see ACCM, right, Nelly? And then he was the one who played the least. So he was saving energy. He's getting older, like they've said, you know, and then he played the least, but I win the most.
Yeah, I actually talked to him about that, right? Because I couldn't believe like how successful he was in the ladder. He said he actually practiced a bit, like off-stream, off-ladder, compared to what all the others did, right? And he was picking his opponents, right? And he spent like 14 hours in front of the PC, but just like was very careful who he wanted to play against.
I just put the alarm in my phone, you know. When ACCM is going, I get the alarm, you know, because it was like a big event. And then we have Leary. Is Leary the biggest threat for Hera?
Probably. We see him as the number 2 in the world, right? We have seen great sets, but now I want to get hyped for Leary against ACCM.
Yes.
We got something for you.
I think I might actually.
I started playing this game when I was like 8 or 9 years old, but as you become better, as you improve, you start imagining what could it be, and this is exactly what could be.
For me, and now I didn't feel the pressure, but maybe on the stage want to be the different. I want to be better version of myself every single day, so I want to be in the final.
A better version of himself every day. I love that approach.
Well, you remember when Bhakti was the best Vietnam player in the community, right? And ACCM couldn't catch up. Then it's happening that now, and now ACCM above that level like 2, 3, 4 times. It's incredible, as Dave was talking.
Absolutely love to see it. And, well, the fun story when we look at a Leary draft, obviously the first 3 bands that he has, Muisca, Mapuche, Tupi.
Why do we don't give the DLC to
Maybe could someone donate $20 to Leary that can afford?
Or just to the Steam account, you know, directly the game. Because maybe if he give the $20, he still repay. Exactly. He's in London, you know. London is quite cheap, you know, so maybe he's gonna get those. My goodness, it's incredible. I wanted to ask you about this. Knowing the opponent that he's gonna ban those civilizations is not an advantage already for his opponent.
Basically, it is 6 bands versus 3 bands, right? But for 3 bands would be enough as well. So I think Leary won't mind this too much, right? It just frees up so much more space in his head.
Okay. And then we see the civilizations: Magyars, Dravidians, Mongols, Cumans, Tatars, Ethiopians, and then ACCM, Bengalis, Mayans, Armenians, Persians, Turks, and Churches.
Mongols this early? That is a rare thing. Where are we even trying to play this? I'm really surprised by that. It has to be Dorothea Quarry with all the deer? You think Vulpine?
Yeah.
You have that much hunt there?
Fast castle into Lancers can be. We have seen that quite a bit.
Ooh.
It could be in that one, you know.
Okay.
I don't know. Like I don't see in any other. Like
Crowwood, they're not special.
I don't know.
I'm
I have
really
seen
surprised
that
by Mongols. That will be interesting to find out. On the other side, well, kind of the standard civilizations that we would expect. Armenians. That was for Loch Ness. Might be, right?
Yeah. Well, let's focus then. In the first game that we have is, but we have seen 2 times today. One, full focus on water. Sebastian won the water, then he got the game. The second one, it was a water map.
Full land. Yeah,
I was listening to Tristan. It was like, it's a water map, guys. Well, and now full land. But Leary is more a player like he likes to go to his own play, try to go very aggressive with the meta. It might go for water, no? In this one? Or what do you think?
Depends a bit on the Civ matchup, but I think Dravidians, well, you can't really open scouts with them, right? So would be probably 1 dog, 1 archery range, and then try to put the pressure through the middle. Leary in the ladder qualifier, rank 3.
24 years old. Can I call him the kid still? That's forever.
You can.
Yeah. Okay. Well, the kid is not that kid anymore, 24. I remember when we started and 17 years old, 16. I think you were with him in one LAN event that was 16 and their family was there, right?
Yeah, like the first one.
15 or 16?
I think he was 14. And
Even?
we were sitting together in the evening and he asked his father for if it's fine if he stays up a bit longer tonight. 1954, obviously don't get this confused with your rating at home. This is from the RedBull Low ladder and we are in the set.
உங்கள் சித்தம் Ramanzer tervis parapet.
Hey guys, I'm back. Sorry about that. Just going back to the... Yes, we are casting. We're back now. ACCM and Leary are readying up for the first Loch Ness Monster. Today, we have seen magic happen on this map. The best way to make sure that you can have a front foot is to castle the middle. Right in the middle, and that's what's really smart by ACCM to wall that off right almost immediately. We got Diesel supporting ACCM here, both Leary and ACCM with idle TC. Enough idle TC here. I'm not gonna move my mouse. It's a bad habit. Sorry, I forget that this is a YouTube video, but this is how all other casters, small to big, are able to cast the game. Now, you could see the two civs that are great on water, questionably not that much on land. But Dravidians having that extra wood can actually help here. Sniping that spear was pretty solid. The bit of an eco KD lead here. We got some towers coming up on the gold. ACCM chilling right next to the RedBull fridge. Meanwhile, look at Leary go. He is fast with those keys, is he not? Those hotkeys are a part of Leary's life. Now, similar amount of resources collected here. Army a little bit higher for Leary. Now, Leary, quote-unquote, the second best player in the world after Hera. He has some redeeming to do for this year's RedBull Wololo Londinium. All right, we see the wood line, but oh my word, that villager is stuck. But no way, the mule carts are moving, so are the villagers, but I don't think this is game-ending damage. Meanwhile, we have a water battle here, 2 fire ships and 3 galleys versus a Hulk and a galley, and this is gonna be crazy. This is absolutely higher numbers for Leary, of course. Making sure that you're attacking your opponent at 2 places at once is the goal of any high elo player, and the idea for the opponent is to manage or defend that and keep the eco going. We see ACCM first to Castle Age, Leary to Castle Age, and this is crazy. This is a great lead, not just score-wise, KD-wise, and resource collected, just a little bit high, and we've got similar vill count, but the army numbers are nearly doubled here. Nearly more than double, rather, right? I'm sure Diesel would agree there. The market coming up for ACCM, that we call that the panic market, because he must have seen the score kind of dip for Leary or sensed it. Meanwhile, can ACCM, so Leary quick all that villager in, but we don't have a camera pan on it, sadly. And now the archers v skirms, the archers are gonna definitely go down, but this is the greatest crossbow player in the world, ladies and gentlemen. This is, oh wow, that villager got another friend and, you know, destructioning the spearman there. But right now, the water pressure for Leary can help him going forward to castle. Meanwhile, we've got these villagers going up front, trying to move there. I wonder what would be the goal for that. ACCM halfway through castle here, and we should be able to see the crossbow timing. Are we gonna get that? No, we got the bow saw, and we seeing more, hopefully more water numbers for Leary, and a TC going up for Leary right away, and a monastery. This is really smart because he's got the upper hand. He knows he has more army numbers. He might as well have more villager lead. So he decides to place TCs. I wonder what sort of pilgrimage are these villagers on. But I think ACCM is distracted by these villagers. And we see another TC come up for Leary. And I have no idea what the plan is here, but it's some sort of a sneaky sort of base behind Leary's base. We got monastery, forward monastery here. Bullsaw coming in for ACCM as well. And a siege workshop. This is crazy. Sorry, did I say monastery? Apologies. Fortified church. I forgot they were Armadians for a second. But yes, this could be a warrior priest and some rams coming forward, or it could be mangoes as well. Meanwhile, a counter siege workshop. But he should not show his villagers to Leary, or all of this would be for nothing here. He needs to be really sneaky about this, guys. And I think, oh my word, Leary can see it. This is could be a failure, or will it? Will it? This is a chance for ACCM to capitalize. Although behind, he needs to make sure he punishes his eco to even the field. Well, as rightly I shared, it would be Mangonels coming in for the TCs, but the Mangonel is under TC fire here, and we got the warrior piece coming in, and some sort of map control push from ACCM. Meanwhile, Leary trying to take over the entire water. I would really imagine ACCM trying to do his best to recover here, and the only way that we know, we've seen a lot of 1200 to 1400 elos play with Armenians, is having a fortified church and some warrior priests with some absolute all-in siege. We do have a second TC up for ACCM, so there's a bit of eco coming in, trying to balance, but a 20 villager lead, Sanctity coming in for ACCM, but that 20 villager lead, as I was saying, for Leary could be absolutely game-changing here. We got Town Watch coming in so that he can see more fortified churches and more mangoes from Leary here. The third TC finally looking to go up for ACCM. Could even the playing field, as I shared earlier. We've got almost the same amount of rests, but we're looking at more army numbers, of course, with water control for it. And now the monks having redemption coming in. This is going to be a game changer for ACCM. Can ACCM turn the tables around, I wonder? This could only last a little bit longer for Leary if the tables are turned around. Meanwhile, Leary, the greatest crossbowman, has no crossbows on the field, but a lot of control in water, as I shared earlier. And that monk goes down. No, what a save! What a save! This has to be the clip of the century, guys. This is despicable. This is despicable from a guy who has only 50 EAPM or 60 EAPM. Oh my word! The delete mangonel shot did not work. Oh man, this is AoE2. This is age like I've never seen before. I'm completely speechless, guys. I wish I had a co-caster with me, but I don't. But now we've got Leary converting one of the ACCM's monks, but not being smart enough. He should have started converting that mangonel, but was not quick enough there. And we see another conversion and another fortified church in the back. This is a crazy push from the left, while ACCM has enough time to build his eco in the back, almost untouched. But there is still this little bit of a concern that our friend ACCM does not have any water going on. So no matter the push, the eco lead will always be with Leary. And now the conversions are coming in, and there's another conversion and there's a delete from ACCM. This is not happening for Leary. He's too focused on eco. He needs to get his KD numbers up and have that sort of lead once again. Meanwhile, a lot of idle TC for ACCM, running like a taximeter, as is kind of like my catch line there, catchphrase or something. Anyway, coming back to now, no self-promotion, I forget. Now the Monk conversions on the Mangonel. The Monk has been converted. Can the Monk convert the Mangonel? It's a bit out of range here. And now we got the Spear converted. Meanwhile, the fortified churches are absolutely backing up the battering of those Mangonels. Now this is phenomenal play, because this is the best defensive maneuver you will ever see. Guess what, guys? You need people inside a fortified church for him to shoot arrows, but you don't need for a castle. So this is one of the best defenses that we can see. Can we see some Urumi Swordsman, the mass? And are we gonna see Faith? Hopefully, if not Faith, we should see some sort of possibly some sort of scouts coming in to play. We'll just about to find out, guys. This is crazy. And meanwhile, we have a defensive castle on the other side of the shore for ACCM. And look at those that Monk army here, man. That would convert almost every other villager there. But we have finally one of the fortified churches going down for ACCM. And Leary seemed a little bit comfortable in this age of chaos. You know what? Actually, that was kind of pretty good. I should be in RedBull. What am I doing here? Meanwhile, we have the replay. Let's see that replay. Oh, look at that! Boom! Crazy, brother. Crazy. Meanwhile, we don't have the cameras up. Chat, if you can let me know if you want me to have my camera up, I would love to do that and have some sort of clips going on there. But it's entirely up to you how you guys would want this to turn out. Meanwhile, we can see that ram going down. I was right about the light cap, by the way. That was a great call by me as a 1100 elo almost. Yeah. Anyway, so we've got also ranges coming in. Oh, finally, we have the cameras, the webcams for both of these. Look at ATCM's hairstyle. I like his hairstyle. Meanwhile, Leary looks like he's coming from a history class. Anyway, the monks are converting and going back inside the fortified church. This is crazy. This is absolutely bizarre. Leary knows he can't push the monks. There are many monks, and now finally we have both of them to imp. We've got Bakken coming in for Leary. Still nearly 25 villager lead for Leary, and we can see here that there are more conversions coming in. At least we can hear them because the production team is going hither and thither. But oh no, can the light cap do some damage? They can. It's gonna let the light cap convert. This is a bad idea. Leary, back up. No, Leary, not like this, Leary. Oh my god. But it looks like Leary still has the upper hand with the Mangoes coming in. But the Mangoes can go down to fortified churches if there are enough people inside. Meanwhile, the university coming up for ACCM and multiple dogs. Can he get back on water? We got the skirms, hand cart upgrade, and all the upgrades coming in. The elite, I think the Hulk upgrade. I'm not sure what it's called, guys. I don't play much water, but please feel free to enlighten me in the chat. Imperial Age for Leary here. This is looking phenomenal, chat. This is looking really great for our friend ACCM. Sorry, Leary. And yeah, I'm actually stoked about this, guys. I'm really stoked. Sorry, guys, I had a technical issue. Be right back. Just a second. All right, guys, we're back again. We're seeing the push from Leary with the galleons here, and hopefully this is looking pretty strong for Leary here with the score lead and the eco lead. Over 135 villagers, including fishing chips. Fishing chips, and we've got chemistry coming in and bracer coming in for ACCM here. Another fortified church coming back for ACCM. Now we got the siege going on his docks. Now Armenian docks are not that great as the Dravidian ones, but both can handle water pretty well. Will this sort of switch help ACCM with men-at-arms into basically champions here? Is the question.
Ayo terim takabor.
Sorry, guys, I'm just having a technical issue here, so apologies for that. I'm just trying to make my camera stick to that. As you can see, I just need to make it a little smaller. So apologies for that. We're still in the first game of the best of 5 set here, and I hope this works well. If you guys want me to make my camera go away, let me know. But this seems really fun. This seems like fun. Okay, we were seeing Leary still compete to get that sort of water push going. Meanwhile, we've got ACCM on land. Hand cannoneers coming in right when the champions are about to come in with the armor, the second armor right now. And we see some of their Armenian unique units here, but that's just basically not gonna. The composite bowmen are not gonna do anything here in terms of catching the skirms off, but the hand cannoneer sort of decision was spot on. The castle will definitely help with this push for Leary and map control, and now we see nearly 9k of resources collected. That is basically higher for Leary here. And yes, the idle TCs are running crazy because there's only going to be army sort of production at this point. at this stage of the game, and I still am unsure if I see any sort of comeback from ACCM, but knowing ACCM, he's not known to be an easy quitter. We see so many barracks coming in, and we finally have the champion upgrade. Will Leary have enough hand cannoneers to push this back? And now the two-handed swordsmen are coming out to deal with the skirms. Oh, this is gonna be a bloodbath for Leary's army. And there goes the villagers are going down with those galleons now. Are we've got the upgrade in for the champions, and they're going straight for the Trebs here. He should pull them back. He cannot save the Treb over there. It's dead. It's gone, but and not enough hand cannoneers, I suppose. But we do have some sort of fight left in ACCM. Will Leary be able to push back this sort of crazy raid of champions here? We're finally getting masonry for Leary here, and wow, this is phenomenal. Those are two traps that went down there, and we are still looking to dominate the land. ACCM's done a great job with those champion raids here. The elephant archers are not going to really deal any sort of damage here, although they're pretty tanky. The hand cannoneers raids could also cause a little bit of trouble there. And wow, this game is, it shows you the sort of back and forth at real high levels. This is the grandest stage of them all, the Londinium RedBull Mania. As you can see here, we've got the hand cannoneers and the skirms trying to deal with, including TC fire. Will the champions go down? I don't think so. Those are IHP champions here, and wow, more champions are coming in for ACCM, and they're looking to go directly in for those raids, but I don't think so. That's gonna help. The villager kills are just not gonna be enough, and all the champions go down without doing any damage over there. This is crazy, guys. This is absolutely on a different level. The hand cannoneers are peaking here. They're absolutely cooking our brothers, ACCM's champions. Champions are laying down their swords in a pool of blood. This sight is as despicable as one might imagine. It could be a little more somber. 10 seconds of silence for our friend ACM. Anyway, we know Leary has played really well, and I really love the touch with the ruin of those castles right there. It looks really like an Armenian castle, does it not? Anyway, we've got the champions capitalizing on the lesser numbers of the hand cannoneers, of course, and the galleons trying to back that up too, but I don't think so. It will be possible, and there's another chance of a trap going down here for Leary. Oh, that's too late. It is absolutely late for them. But meanwhile, this push on the left side looks like it's going down for our great friend ACCM. Wow, this is good. The champion raids are not really ideal on this side because guess what? Leary has castles in dominating hills all across his base. He's got 3 castles in defensive positions. So meanwhile, ACCM does not have any defensive castle from the right side of his base, and it looks that he's very vulnerable there. And yeah, I mean this is clearly showing the absolute resilience of our friend ACCM. He can definitely keep up the fight. Not like the 400 or 500 elos that we've seen, but this is pretty fair. This has to be one of the greatest defenses that I've seen, or almost comebacks from ACCM. But hey, nonetheless, we're having fun. We're having fun. We're seeing Leary at his best. He can play water as much as he can play land, and that's the versatility that is the #2 player of the world, aka the kid. Not anymore. Leary. Meanwhile, we are looking at more upgrades coming in here. Chemistry and the first armor upgrade for ACCM. Are we looking at some sort of a different sort of switch here? Does he have any ranges? He's got Bracer, of course, but I'm not sure. I think it's going to be the composite bowmen that are going to be coming in, but does he have enough castles to mass up such an army? Is it going to be worth it? We're just about to find out here. And oh, he's got so many ranges, of course, and of course there are scurbs coming in instead of to repel the elephant archers, the elite elephant archers at this point. And will the hand cannoneer? But here's the thing: the hand cannoneer and the elephant archers go down with the skirms coming in. So this is going to be not at all an even fight here. Look at those elephant archers go. I mean, are they going to be tanky enough to take, take the hits? I don't think so. They're going down. They're melted. Look at that. 2-shot. Oh my word. Ay. Potato #1, potato #2, potato #3. They're dying like potatoes. Why are you getting your trebs on front, brother? What are you doing with your face, bro? Oh. That was a good push. That was like, okay, you're gonna go scissors, I'm gonna go stone. Oh, you're gonna go paper, I'm gonna go scissors, back to scissors again. I mean, that was really smart. And he did it flawlessly. He maintained his ground on the left-hand side. So the push is still valid. The map control is still even. It's literally a yin and yang, guys. I mean, it's just crazy. It's absolutely phenomenal the way the level that we're seeing today. And now we're seeing the traps trying to push the champs because there are not a lot of skirms there for ACCM. And I think that castle should go down here. Well, that went down pretty easy. Okay, we see the push come in. I don't see no more skirms there, but meanwhile, ACCM just trying to deal with the push at home. Will ACCM have enough here is the question. At this point, the res collected is still 8K, almost 9K more for Leary. Well, and he looks to finally tap out here, I think. I mean, is this the moment that he's going to tap out? I wonder. This is going to be the final battle, guys. This should be it. I don't see another way for ACCM. It's just not the score. It's basically the fact that he is still trying to push back. I mean, that's absolutely crazy. All right, we're seeing the skirms trying to take out the other skirms. Well, the elevation, the higher ground advantage could potentially do something, but it's not enough because the army numbers are not enough here. Maybe because of the resources here. We're only seeing 500 gold for ACCM. That's not enough. That's not nearly enough. And the sheer food numbers for Leary could be the game changer here. I'm absolutely not sure. He could go tech into like Cav again or Hussars. I mean, I don't know. I mean, this could be it. This could be a great time and more ranges. Oh my word! The push is the resilience that I was talking about. He loses all his villagers. The last 2 villagers he has, he builds the production buildings with them. Now, this is mind-boggling, guys. Absolutely mind-boggling. But notice this. Idle TC for ACCM is 1/3, almost 1/3 of Leary. Whereas Leary has... He has enough villagers. There are so many villagers dying for ACCM. He needs to get those numbers up again to even the playing field. And now it's a point of no return, I feel. But now, oh, wait. This could be something here, guys. We have seen the stable armor upgrade here. And that could be key. That could be key. Could it? We'll find out. We will find out in the next episode of RedBull Walalo Londinium. Well, this is the longest game I've ever casted by far. But especially in a you know, RedBull Walalo setting. And we see the elephant archers push not just the towers, but also the fortified churches. We're seeing some rams coming in. Those rams can, you know, cause some destruction, but not enough, I suppose. And still, Leary has water. Leary still has higher resources. Low army numbers from ACCM, but there's lower villager numbers for Leary, and he doesn't care. He doesn't care. He's like the honey badger. He doesn't care. He just wants to make sure he keeps pushing, and that's basically where we at this point. This game is about to turn into some sort of a Rubenstock instant classic, guys. Instant classic. And finally, look at Leary. He's like, oh man, I got tired, bro. ACCM does not tap out that easy, guys. That was one heck of a game. And with that, I would like to call it a day here. Thank you for letting me stream and cast RedBull Walalo.
Again.
Yeah, ACCM like gave himself a really good shot, right? This was already a tricky position for himself and allowed Leary to maybe screw up, but Leary repaired this town center, held for a long time, played the atonement defense, which really surprised me.
Okay, guys,
defense
I am going to call it a
and
day because yeah, it was fun. It was fun. I learned how to stream or cast RedBull, etc., etc. This was a different experience for me. I know obviously we're gonna have lower numbers because, bro, we're trying to be a part of the whole RedBull scene when there's so many viewers, you know, like that are focused on the main channels. So I get it, but that doesn't matter. I will show up tomorrow. I'll hopefully show up the next day. Hopefully I will be casting tomorrow as well. Let's see. Like I said, I don't expect a lot of people to watch anything else than RedBull during this time. So thank you for the support. Thank you, Terry. Thank you, Diesel. Thank you, Torpenhow. Thank you, Serbrinsky. Thank you, Akira Subutai. Thank you, everybody that showed up today. It means the world to me, man. And someday, I swear, I'm gonna get there where I'm supposed to. All right. 07. 07. What do you mean by that? What do you mean by that? What do you mean by that, bro? What you talking about, bro? I'm gonna call it a day, Torpenhow. It's a salute. Oh, okay. Sorry, my bad. I couldn't see it. Maybe because I don't have Well, I do have the extension. I don't know why it's not showing me. Anyway, I shall catch you on the other side tomorrow, guys. I don't want to send the raid to somebody because it doesn't matter. There's only 3. Feel free to watch RedBull. I'm also going to watch some later. Back in my day, there was no emojis. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. I'm a millennial too, Torpenhouse, so don't worry. You and I, we're in the... Yes, I know, bro. I'm a millennial too. I might not look it, but I am. Thank you guys, man. Thank you very much. Whoever said, okay, Grandpa, let's get you to bed. Yeah, man. It feels like I have a lot to learn when it comes to casting. And I could see that. But it also depends on the crowd. The moment the crowd says, okay, you know what? Hype up Nick. He deserves it. That's when the big guys will say, you know what? We're going to get Nick to start to get Nick to online events, then hopefully LAN events, etc., etc. So that's where I'd like to see myself. But yeah, mainly a player and less of a caster. But it's work because you tend to lose viewership when you're casting, as opposed to playing. So yeah, guys. I mean, I would love to be at one of the LAN events, man. That'd be a dream. Like that'd be the dream. I've already shared how much I want to co-cast with Mem, and yeah, that's gonna be the goal. Hopefully soon. Let's see. Emma Stonewalls. Speak to Mem, bro. All right, I'm gonna call it a day, guys. Thank you for having me. See ya tomorrow.